Well, one reason why this matchup is going to be really good today is because they have Davion Thomas. The last time these two teams met, they didn't have him, and they lost by 17. Well, he's a guy who's going to put up 20 points or more a night. He's arguably one of the best guards in the country. Chandre Jones bringing it down, twisting and flipping, mixing it all the way to the paint, and a bucket will come out of that one. 2 points. Chandre Jones is another small guy on the court, but doesn't play small, okay? You will never not see him on the floor. We're going to have him on just to talk about a little bit about the things that we're doing in the league. But there's a lot of action happening on the floor right now. Chandre Jackson, Zoe Stafford, listen, the duo, and one to take him to the free throw line. Chandre Jones with the no-look pass, and it won't go. But listen, that was something like for a mixtape. I mean, he is making moves in the paint. You gotta love to play with a guy like that. He's everywhere like the air, okay? What Glow said. If you're just tuning into the broadcast, this is opening day for a 10-year anniversary. 10 years strong, Casey Williams has been on the NEPL No Excuses Pro-Am League. And if you were privy to be listening earlier, Casey got on and talked to a lot of the changes that have been going on throughout the league, a lot of additions that we're adding just to make it better. The culture here has been phenomenal all night. You know, it's starting to wind down. It's a Friday night in Houston, Texas. People in the gym for the love of basketball, love of the game. I'd like to give a shout out to the all-women's staff crew behind the production, doing the dang thing. If you were not paying attention to the Women in Sports t-shirts, now's the time. I don't know. Bronny is like, have you seen him play? Have you? Okay, so I've seen him at the All-American McDonald game, and I just didn't give like dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it gave.
You're right. No,
Right.
I don't know if Bronny. Now, granted, he is a hell of an athlete.
Yeah, he's a good athlete, but it didn't give.
It don't give that
dog.
I'm gonna tell you what it do give. His daddy is LeBron. Whatever bro say goes. Obviously, bro.
Oh God, no, for real,
bro.
A part of what I do, even in sports, is storytelling.
That's what's
A lot of people fall in love with the story of a player, and now they love this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, a lot of people like the whole Sierra and Russell Wilson story, right? They love that he kind of came in and was her knight in shining armor. He's like this good husband, good father. And so, like, he literally gained a whole nother set of fans just by being this knight in shining armor for this R&B star. So women who don't even care about sports, if you ask them who's their favorite like quarterback, they might say Russell Wilson just because that's who they know. Because
I never thought about that.
Yeah, like that's how it works. Like a lot of these guys, like, okay, Travis Kelce.
I was just about to
You
say
know
that.
what I'm
That's
saying?
the whole Taylor Swift effect.
Oh, Taylor Swift fans who didn't even give a rat's ass about football. Baby, they know what the tight end do. They're all Travis Kelce, okay? They know his stats. They know where he went to college at. They are now experts in football.
And it was crazy because I remember some of Taylor Swift fans were like, she made him. I was like, no.
And so that's how you know. Like, they have no idea. But it's cool for, you know, sports fans. As you can see, like, the NFL, they eating it up. They can't wait to show her. She's like literally, is she like on Prize Picks for like how many times she gets shown? I don't know if it was a joke, but
yeah, I remember hearing about that. But I mean, you might
as well like bet. For like how many times she'll get shown on the camera at the game. So like like
because it's a whole big collaboration.
Entertainment. And I thought I was getting married to this guy.
We going a lot of places now that quick, but okay.
No, like, so there was the school in Colorado. I never dreamed about going to Colorado. My high school boyfriend went to the Air Force Academy to play football.
Okay.
So I could have went to SMU to run track, or I could have went to a D2 school in Colorado to be close to my man.
And you chose that.
Yeah, like, so if it's any girls out there watching, girl, choose yourself. First of all, you know, I'm a recovering I want to say, like, I used to get so mad and I would let things bother me, but my mouth kind of smart. So I'm right back with it, you know, like, and that's one thing in the world, like a lot of people think like, oh, you work around all these men, like, how would your partner feel? And I'm like, listen, they don't like me. They do not want me here. They're not buying me lunch. I don't have a work husband. They actually want me to get out of here. But when I sense it, like, you know, one thing, my mom works in a male-dominated, she's a warden at TDCJ, so she works in a male-dominated industry. So I always go to my mom for those type of advice because it is really hard to deal with that, you know, because you don't want to say the wrong thing back because now you're in the wrong. And so my mom always taught me, like, sometimes you have to stroke a man's ego and let them think that they're winning or in control when, you know, you're really just taming the situation. And so I've mixed a little bit of that with my own comebacks, you know, and that's been helping me over. But you gotta always remember, like, when somebody is really giving you that type of energy, like, that means you're doing something right. You know, like, that means they're bothered. They're bothered that you're there. So that gives me kind of like resting peace of like, you mad? Okay. Oh, you feel some type of way. Okay, bet I won already.
Like, I don't know how old he is. I just think he's like, you know, he just trolling. You know,
He was serious.
He's just one of those people, I think, who just talk a lot and he just, you know, I don't know. I even felt like even before he was running, he did a lot. You know?
Did.
And I was just like, he better win. And he out there doing all that. Like, I ran track. You don't do all that in track. You just get in the blocks. Like,
Usain Bolt was the only person who could do all that.
I just feel like if you're going to do all that, you better win. That's all I got to say. You better win because you did a lot. Track ain't that type of, you just get in the blocks, dude. Like,
y'all remember when the lady told LeBron to shut up and dribble? I feel like somebody need to say it to Trump. But also with that, it's like the fans, they're going to have to go back and probably find all their old fan gear or buy new stuff.
Get it off of eBay.
They just had to do that 4 years ago, or, you know, whenever they did change the name, they just had to buy that. And so it's like, you can't just go back. But to play devil's advocate, let's say the people do want that. And I did like the fact that he said the sports history from a journalistic point of view. I do agree with the whole, like, oh, it had so much history, you know, the old name, the Redskins, the Indians, they had so much history. But, you know, it's just too hard to go back after you just changed it. It's just ridiculous.